All right, everybody, welcome back to Software Gore. As always, when it comes to this subreddit, we got to make sure our sponsor, the like button, is working properly. So check it out down below the video. When you click on it, make sure that it actually likes the video. You know, we gotta make sure. Okay, it's our duty as people who enjoy it as a sponsor, something like that. Also, quality content, again, not for sale yet, just building up hype. When it is available, it'll be at qualitycontent.com, new super awesome domain, but I'll let you know when that actually happens. Let's start off with number 19. Tried to link someone to my Redbubble store, and some very different art showed up instead in the preview. Links still went to my page. Wow, speaking of merchandise, oh, that's so cool that this qualitycontent.com, that's gonna be a thing. I'm sorry that you tried to promo your stuff and then it showed some random image that was probably something else that was on the page and it just picked out as a thumbnail. And you're like, no, that's not, people are gonna see that and they're gonna be like, I don't really want that t-shirt. I'm just not gonna go over there. And you're like, no, actually I make really cute little designs that you might actually like. I swear that's not actually it. It looks nothing like that. Yeah, okay. Isn't Redbubble, I'm pretty sure Redbubble is, they've got a lot of like knockoff YouTuber merch. To be clear, it's not the site itself. They just host a lot of user submitted content, which is a lot of YouTuber knockoff merch that I've seen in my time. I didn't even know where to click at this point. Start your free, well, I mean, I would say you should click on one of the 4 start your free trials, right? Unless you already have an account, and then you can log in right there. I'm sure it'll definitely work properly, and the next page will be what the next page is supposed to be. Ah, yes, hovered. He did, however, simply use the verb, however, disable rule, ignore. Man, I swear, the amount of times that I have been tripped up by some sort of spelling mistake highlight or grammatical error highlight when I'm trying to draft emails or something, and then it gaslights me, and I'm like, what did I do wrong? I'm looking at the word, trying to figure out, have I been spelling this wrong my entire life? Am I just like, is my brain not seeing it properly? Am I switching letters around and I did spell it wrong, but what? And then I Google it, I copy paste what I typed into Google, and then Google doesn't correct it. You corrected it in the email, but then I type it into Google, and Google's like, no, there's no problems here. This is exactly, here are the results. Here's the dictionary definition of the word. Here's a bunch of websites that use it. I'm like, but why did you say it was wrong? I could literally copy pasted it and I put it in. Why are you gaslighting me? Are you just trying to keep me on my toes? What's the point of this? Someone's had a few too many. Oh, I thought this was, God. Whew. Video games, the graphics are getting pretty impressive. I thought it was just like really low res footage of someone in real life for a moment there, and I was like, this is genuinely oh, it's a video game. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been looking at a computer monitor for way too long today. Oh boy. Hey man, if it takes you a few too many in order to get to the point where you're able to moonwalk better than Michael Jackson himself, then by all means, as long as you're being safe about it, take a cab, an Uber, something like that home. But bro, carry on. Keep on your incredible dance. I don't know how you're doing it. You do it so nonchalant. You're acting like you don't even, like you're not even trying to do it. It's like you're actually trying to walk and you can't move. I don't even understand everything that's going on in this photo. Yes, tap to join 10, never mind, not delivered. So you tried to respond to a text message with a yes, and then, but it wasn't delivered. Just the worst. It's just the worst because it happens so often because my house is terrible cell reception and SMS will not go through Wi-Fi and it has to use cell data. And so I'm just like, really, not delivered. I try to resend, not delivered. I'm like, will this ever work? Probably not. I'm gonna have to wait until I leave my house in a week in order to send this text message. In the meantime, this person's gonna think I'm ignoring them. Sure, I could call them, but who calls anybody in 2021? Nobody. But then you could, I don't know what tap to join is. Not a clue. Hope you figured it out. I was just working on a little game and looked at the stats after testing, and I saw that I achieved negative frames per second. Min FPS negative 22, max FPS 8,000 is very impressively optimized. Good job. I mean, negative 22 also not very optimized. I don't actually know how you get negative frames per second if a static image is 1 frame. I'm like, are we going back in time here? Is that what that is? Because that'd be quite the invention. But nope. Nope, not entirely sure how you get negative frames per second. Mathematically unsure of that. but at least you seem very optimized with the Peak 8000, so that's good. I just wanted to delete a program. Oh no. It's like the solitaire thing, but when it's oh god, the worst thing though is when you delete something and then it shows that it deleted it, but then the file is like still there, and then you go to delete the file, this like ghost file, and it's like this file's not here, but it's definitely there. And even if you go back to another folder and then come back, the file is still there, and you're like, I don't know what to do here. And then usually computer restart fixes it, but I'm like, is my computer just, I really need a new one. If it's creating ghost files when it says it deleted, but then it didn't, and the file's still there, but then the file doesn't exist, and it's, yeah. I haven't had this happen, the crash solitaire thing with some kind of uninstall or delete prompt, but it's probably gonna happen at some point. My computer is, it's getting up there in dog years. I visited iFunnyCo yesterday. Brave browser remains scarred for life from the experience. Is that, I haven't used, I think Brave is a browser. I think it's the basic attention token browser, right? Crypto, dog. But did it remember iFunny as like this was an image that you looked at on the site, and so your shortcut thumbnail preview for the website is God has left me, not iFunny. It's just God has left me. My main familiarity with iFunny is that people have linked me when like revenge memes have been on the front page of the mobile app or something, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. There's like there's like 30,000 upvotes. Oh man, that's dope. And that's just like that's the general front page, and people know, just people on the front page of this thing just know it, and they were upvoted. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I have fond thoughts. I don't know much else other than I guess you guys like the revenge memes when they were happening. So thanks for that. God hasn't left you. You're doing great, I think. I don't have a VPN, so I got an ad, and this is it. Do you only get ads if you're on a VPN? I don't understand what you mean by I don't have a VPN. So you're saying that if you had a VPN, you wouldn't get an ad? Are you qualifying the fact that you saw an ad on the internet? Did you post this thinking if you didn't make this the title, people would be like, well, loser, you actually see ads on the internet? Oh my God, this isn't software, or you shouldn't be seeing ads at all, because if you had a VPN, you wouldn't be seeing ads. I'm confused. I'm sorry that you still help me have a living in that you still see ads on the internet. I still see ads on the internet. I like to try to support people with their ad-supported content. That's all. I'm so sorry that this didn't load. Hopefully, whoever was paying for this ad space didn't get charged for it with a script error because it didn't display properly. Hopefully, they still got their money's worth. Unless what if this is actually the ad? What if it's just to draw you in? What if you're like, wow, what's script error? I'm going to click on it and see where it takes me. It's like I'm opening a random mystery box, but it's an advertisement. That could be part of the plan. Yes, my favorite game. Generic box art. Hey man, at least it says Motorcycle Club down beneath it, so you know what it is. They don't have a variant that just leaves it a white thing with the green swirly design. It actually has to say generic box art in the resolution on it, just so that we're not confused. Woke up to this, panicked. I would be concerned too, to be honest. I'd probably actually ask a flight attendant. I'd be like, I'm not just gonna sit here and hope that this is a bug. I need confirmation, because this is a bug, right? We're not, the captain, he's still up there, right? Just making sure, because this looks, I know when you're flying some places you could like go over the North Pole, but I haven't seen this route seems a little out of the way. I don't want to question anything, but we are still going to Miami, right? Just asking for a friend. I'm not concerned, but someone else said they were concerned. I would ask on their behalf. That'd be scary to wake up to, I'm gonna be honest. You can't spell line with those letters. Swipe the word line to earn 44 points. Even if we were to say that they didn't capitalize the L, I'm not seeing an E. What do you do at this point? Do you have to fail the task in order to, hopefully there's only a certain amount of tries that you have before it skips to the next thing, because otherwise It's the end of the road for your game. I'm sorry. I hope you had a great time, but you didn't watch enough ads. You didn't buy the premium. So maybe this is what they do. They're like, he's just using server bandwidth. So let's just throw him a puzzle that can't actually be solved, and that's it. We'll end the game experience. I mean, it is 3 a.m. Power. Shut down. Sleep. Will not let you do. Shut down. It really wants to sleep. I'm sorry. You're trying to select something else, but no. It's sleep time, okay? I would prefer to keep all of your programs up and running, okay? You got a lot up there. It's going to be a pain to get everything back to the way it was before. And in fairness, I agree. I don't restart my computer nearly as much as I should. Mostly that's because I have all my windows set up. I have my stream set up properly. Sure, I bet I could create some macro command that would get everything restored to the exact way that I like it every time with one click when I boot up my computer. But I'm lazy. And I'd rather put in more work resetting it up every time than spending a bit extra setting up a macro. And so therefore, I'm like, I don't want to redo all of this. This is, oh man. But then I come down on my computer in the morning and it's like, hi, I'm Windows. I restarted your computer and deleted all of your things that were unsaved. There you go. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy all your drivers being messed up and your microphone not working properly. I did this for you. My online class lets me choose my score when on mobile. Feel like this needs to be a little bigger. Okay, score. Score. What? Pardon me. What? You just get to grade yourself. It doesn't show the question. You just give yourself 100% for every question. If it's an individual question, though, wouldn't it just be? Oh, there. Okay, you were just zoomed in. Oh. Oops. I guess maybe it's not just like I see. It's like maybe more of a free response where you can write out something and you can get partial credit on various answers. So somehow the mobile app unlocks the teacher's access to the... Probably shouldn't have posted this, man. You could have gotten away with this for a while, potentially. Although, could you really? Maybe the teacher... It depends. If it's a big university lecture course... Maybe they don't catch you. Maybe you get away with this for a while. If it's a smaller course, more intimate, then maybe they're like, so how, I don't remember giving this 100%. There's blank answers here. I don't remember grading this. What's going on? McAfee is refusing its fates. Remove McAfee software. Select what you want to remove. Not us. You can't do this. Doesn't really get... Why would you even allow this prompt to come up if you're not allowed to remove it? Can you actually... Maybe it's like one of the programs that comes with the computer and doesn't actually let you uninstall it. It's like, various programs like Facebook on an Android phone. You just can't get rid of it. It's there permanently. It's probably not like that. Maybe you just have to wait for like a couple minutes and then finally it'll unlock the button for you. That's probably what it is. Travel method saves time as well. Sailing. This is just... See, what you don't see here is that this is like the Panama Canal, right? And so if you want to, what you can do is you can sail all the way around the world, and then you can get from Lakewood Park to Dollar General entirely on a boat. It just takes a little bit extra time, but you can feasibly still, you'll have to walk from the dock in each way. Like you gotta walk a few feet that way, get on the boat, and then you park on the dock over there. You gotta walk a few feet, but most of the distance, all 25,000-ish miles will have been covered on a boat, and you would have sailed it. So, just a bit of a detour. You need to go on an adventure every now and again. No, I don't think that's a jam bun. What is a jam bun? Is that a food? It must be a food item that I haven't had. Or maybe I have had it, but this is what it's called in a different country, and I'm not familiar. I don't know. Maybe it's a peanut butter jelly sandwich. 327 calories for the... Oh no. Well, it's very lean. Apparently the dog needs to eat some more, because even for a teeny tiny dog, 327 calories, that's very small. Nuts are very caloric. I would not have guessed that a dog would be the equivalent to just a handful of cashew nuts. I mean, I know cashew nuts pack a wallop when it comes to calories and nuts in general, but I can't believe that the app did that. Oh boy, what did it reference? I want to know what it referenced in calculating the calories. Like, what does this dog look like as far as a food dish, to where it was like, yeah, this 300 calories. There you go. You're looking for a meal. Oh dear. And the top for the last month. Free. No. Free. Apex Legends. For sale. From the low, low price of free. Now to free. But maybe you get additional skins or something when you install it. So not only is it free, it's free with things that would have cost money before. I'm trying to give a logical explanation here because I don't quite understand how Apex Legends can go on sale. I understand how things in the game, like cosmetics, can go on sale, but not the game itself. Hey, hopefully you picked it up. That seems like a deal that's way too good to pass up. Okay, that's it for the last month of Software Gore. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to, again, check out, if you haven't already, make sure that the like button is working as it should by giving it a click. Also, check out the last Software Gore, linked in the description. Make sure to sub, hit the bell, make sure those buttons are working properly too, and check the playlist for more Software Gore in the description. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.